How are you, Laleh?
Oh my gosh, I am doing so amazing. I'm in Puerto Vallarta and we
Uh-huh.
just finished the Global Foundation.
Yeah.
And yeah, truly melted my foundation of my life. And now I'm actually in the creation mode of what would I like my life to be like?
Oh, wow, amazing. Was such an incredible foundation this time. I mean, every time,
Yeah,
but Global Foundation just like blew my mind away, seriously. So,
yeah.
so
Well,
Laleh,
you know what's in,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Well, one thing I realized is that just like anything in our lives, we know this manual, right? We're certified facilitators. We facilitate classes called the foundation. And yet, every single moment that I open this manual, it just seems like there's something new. There's a new nugget. There's a new energy. There's a new question. Even though I've read it a million times, I know the tools. It's where I am now and where it's available in the world. Like there's a whole new world of possibilities.
Mm.
And that's one of the reasons I truly love the tools of access consciousness, because whatever's in that foundation can be applied to business, could be applied to what's going on in your body, what's going on in your relationships, what's going on in your finances, and the future that you want to create.
Yeah,
So
I mean, business, the word may scare some people, but in my interesting point of view, business, as you said, involves everything, right? Like money, relationships, sex, bodies, like all that. And like I really love the way you facilitate.
mm,
And Joy of Business, of course, has so many incredible nuggets. It's you know
yeah,
there there hasn't been any access classes that was like bad for me. Every access
me
class
neither.
I've taken until now has been just so incredible, so contributing. And when I started taking Joy of Business classes, I was just blown away. You know how simple things were? It just really contributed me to just become really what's the word, like become really proficient in using all the tools for my businesses as well. So I wanted you to come up here today and just really talk about the magic or the power or the joy of Joy Business tools. And I know that you have a class coming up soon, Business Done Different 3-day master class. So do you mind talking to us about that a bit?
Yeah. For me, I grew up loving business. Like I was 7 years old and I was telling my dad how to run his business. There's there's always been this engagement with the businesses, like the products, the services. Like my dad was in the textile industry and silk or cotton. Like I would love touching it and then talking to it. Now, back then, I really had no idea to what Joy of Business tools have shown me that I was actually engaging with. I'm engaging with the consciousness of the business, the consciousness of the fabric, and allowing it to communicate with me. Obviously, it's not words like you and I are talking right now, but there's this engagement and this energy flow between us. And so there's ideas that come up and things of that sort. And so when I first came to Access Consciousness back then, business was a taboo. Like nobody wanted to talk about business. But when I read the Joy Business book, I was like, this actually matches what I've been asking for. So for me, it's funny. I wanted to be a certified facilitator, but I couldn't wait to be a JCF, which is a Joy Business certified facilitator, to be able to take these tools even greater in the world.
Mhm.
And, like how you described it is most people think business is like, okay, do I have a shop? Do I have a massage business? Do I have something?
Mhm.
But with Joy Business, it's really about your life and living. It's the business of creating your life, creating what you would like to create in the world, creating your relationships, creating your finances. And when you're willing to actually ask your body question, your business questions, is when you allow you to receive information beyond your head. And that's what this is about, is tapping in and engaging with molecules and the future and allowing that to contribute to what you're creating.
Wow, so beautiful. Are there any tools that you'd like to share with us today? Any cool Joy Your Business tools or questions?
Yeah, one thing that's really interesting for me is starting the day, clearing yesterday and allowing the business to become something new today. So no matter how great your day was yesterday, no matter what kind of revenue came in, number of clients that came in, be grateful for that. But now be willing to actually say, I destroy and uncreate all my projections and expectations of the business. And what you do is you take away kind of like, it's like you have a backpack, right? And every day you add that day's energy, people, their points of views and whatever's going on, and you keep adding it to your backpack. And when you go to the next day, your backpack comes with you. But when you destroy and create your relationship, your points of views, all this expectation, you take the backpack and you empty it. But you allow everything you created to be acknowledged with the gratitude and then exponentialize it. So every day asking, business, who are you today? And who or what would you like to add to yourself today? That's one of my most favorite questions, because then you now allow the business to say, okay, I would like to expand to a new city, or I would like to expand a service or a product. And what you're doing is you're allowing the creation of that, but you're also allowing the people that are looking for it, that require, that desire to also be pulled into the business.
Wow, so amazing. I have more questions for you, but I think your feed is a little bit slow, so the image is coming up a little bit pixelated. Are you in a hotel?
Okay.
Mm.
I'm actually checking out this new neighborhood, so I'm staying in an apartment. So sorry if the internet's not that great.
Yeah. Well, can internet contribute to us right now? So the 3-day masterclass that you will be offering, business done different class, is it this weekend? Is it live or online?
No, it starts next week. It starts next week and it's online, and it's actually split between 6 days. So it's 3-hour days, and we come together just like a Zoom. It's a Zoom. So you can be on phone, you can be on your computer. And what I love about this masterclass is that it changes. Like, we have a brand new manual with new tools and new resources and new ways to engage with your business, clients, money, and everything else.
How awesome. So how can people find out about this class?
Yeah.
More details? Where can people go?
Yeah. So, so they can go to globalwellnessforall.com and upcoming events. So under events, it's listed there. It's also on Instagram, Global Wellness for All, as well as Facebook, Global Wellness for All.
Awesome. What a great name. Global Wellness for All. All right, great. Thank you so much, Laleh, for coming up here and talking to me about the magic of Joy of Business and your facilitation. So awesome. How does it get any better than this?
Thank you, Nicole. And I'd like to add one more thing. You
Sure.
know, having joy of business doesn't mean you have to have your own business. You know, how can you add more of that creative energy to what you are already doing in your life? We have a lot of people who are stay-at-home parents. We have people who are massage therapists. We have people who are executives and other people in business. Like, what if it's not just about your business, but how can you expand everything that you touch? So I'd like to kind of leave that out there as truly what else is possible with the business of your life and living that you've
Right.
never considered before.
Yeah, even for like designers or artists like me, or people who would like to start a business but haven't. And this class could be totally contributing to that type of people and any kind of people, anyone in any profession. Yeah, it's just such a incredible, powerful tools in this business done different classes. So thank you so much for continue
Yeah,
to contribute to the world
thank you.
and consciousness and change, so that more people could choose what they would really like to create in their lives. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon. So,
Thank you. Hope to see you really soon in Florida.
yay.